Hi everyone, so I thought I would hop on here and kind of give you a recap of my previous season at Colorado Ballet and then give you an insight into what's upcoming for this 1920 season. Crazy, it's gonna be 2020. Anyways, so started off in August. We went back mid-August last season. We started rehearsing for Sleeping Beauty. That opened in October. We actually got to dance quite a bit. We did Lilac Fairy attendance for a couple shows. I was in Garland, got to do Mazurka quite a bit. That was in third act. And then we did Nymphs for, I think, 2 shows, which was really fun. So really awesome ballet. It's a super long ballet, but it was really fun to work on that. And then after Sleeping Beauty, we had like a week off. Some people had runouts during that week, but I ended up being able to go back to Arizona for a couple days because my runouts were the week after. So then after that we had runouts, which is where we go to schools. This is what Studio Company does. We go to schools or hospitals. My group was really cool. We got to go to the Children's Hospital, which was really fun and just really inspiring to kind of be able to perform for those kids. So that was really fun. I'll never forget that. And then we started rehearsing. Oh, actually, the guy came and set Wizard of Oz on the company for 2 weeks because we had to learn all the choreography before we did that in the next year. So we did that, and then after 2 weeks of rehearsing and learning Oz, we went into Nutcracker, which we rehearsed for a couple weeks. We were busy with that. I was in Party Scene, Snow Scene, and Waltz of the Flowers, which I think was my favorite. We get to dance a lot in flowers, so I love that. And we opened Nutcracker, I think right after Thanksgiving, so we did that all the way through December 24th. So a lot of shows, lots of dancing, lots of performing, super fun. Always my favorite part, being in the theater at the LE. And then I went home for 2 weeks for Christmas break. I went back to San Diego, visited all of my friends and family there. And then we came back and the company started rehearsing for Oz. Studio Company was called to all of those rehearsals because we were covers. So we got to be in that atmosphere, learning and understudying those parts. So we were there all day, which was super nice. And then we had some more runouts during that time frame. And then after Oz, there was the Tour de Force program that the company did with some contemporary companies. It was a collaboration. And then we closed the season in April with Serenade and Carmina Burana, which we were in, which was really fun. So we got to do Serenade, which was kind of like a dream come true. It's like one of those ballets that everyone wants to do. So we got to do that for a couple of shows, and then we did Carmina Burana for a couple of shows. So it was a great way to end the season. And then I've just been back home for the past 2-ish months on our layoff season, been teaching, mainly doing hot yoga. Honestly, haven't been dancing too much. I've done some classes, but it's been nice to kind of take your mind away from ballet for me personally. So I've been doing hot yoga. I've taught a bar class, stuff like that. So hanging out with my family and friends. And then I'm actually going to go back to Denver pretty soon here. July 6th, my dad and I are driving back. So we start July 9th because we start early this season because we are getting ready to do Serenade up in Vail at the end of July. I don't know if I'll be in that. Company members are in it, and most of us were understudying or learning company member parts. So we're just going to see what happens when we go back. But that's why we're starting so early. The company is doing Serenade up in Vail, which is cool. I'm excited. I've never been to Vail Dance Festival, so I'm excited to see all the different performers. It's going to be really cool, I think. So that's going to happen. And then I believe they're doing Serenade again, I want to say later in August, up in Arvada. Or Arvada. I don't know how people in Colorado say it. There's 2 ways that I've been saying it, and one of them is wrong. So if you're from Colorado, feel free to correct me below. So they're performing that up there. They did it last year. We went to go watch. And then I think they're performing some contemporary pieces or maybe something from Don Q up there. So we'll see about that. We'll probably be rehearsing for that. And then we open the season officially with Don Quixote in October, which I'm really excited about. It's one of my favorite ballets. I just love the style. I love all the port de bras, the Kitri style, Paquita style. I love those variations in ballet. So I'm excited. I know there's a lot of core work in that, so I'm curious to see what we're going to be dancing. But we have 2 weekends of shows of that in October, and then I believe I have a week off, so I will most likely come back to California and visit family during that week off. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll teach a little bit. And then we go back, and then we'll probably dive right into Nutcracker rehearsals unless they want to rehearse something else too. Same thing, Nutcracker again, end of November through Christmas Eve, December 24th. I'll probably come back home for 2 weeks in California. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I haven't really planned anything yet, so we don't really plan too far in advance. And then we'll go back in January, and we don't really know. I mean, this is just kind of what comes with ballet. It's just you don't know if you'll have a job or not. So it's just kind of routine. You just have to audition after 2 years, no matter what. It's kind of what you do. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll be auditioning, so I will do a bunch of videos about that. I'll kind of take you behind the scenes of my audition process. So if you have any recommendations or any ideas of what you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments below. And I'll also be vlogging all of our performances, so I'll do Don Q, Nutcracker. I'm gonna try to do like a vlog each weekend or something like that. So again, if you have any ideas or requests on what you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments. Always appreciate what you guys have to say. So after December, January is kind of when audition season rolls around, so we'll dive into that. They haven't released any dates yet, so once that starts coming in, that's when I'll start kind of bringing you guys along that process with me. But yeah, just going to be auditioning, see what happens. And then what's in January? Pull up the mixed rep. Oh, we have Peter Pan. I want to say it's in February, around when Oz was. Usually they do a gala around then. We did Wizard of Oz last year, so they had a gala themed around Wizard of Oz. And that was really fun. We got to volunteer and dress up as some of the characters to greet people in the lobby. So I'm assuming they'll be doing a Peter Pan one, but I'm not sure yet. I don't think they've announced it yet, so see what that is when they announce it. Then after that, I am pulling up the rep for the next program after Peter Pan would be Tour de Force, and that's in March, and it opens with the Feast of Gods, and then there's a special program. It's a world premiere. They're announcing that later this season, so I have no idea what that will be. And then it closes with, I have no idea if I'm saying this right, so if I'm totally bombing this, please let me know. I want to say it's Celts, C-E-L-T-S, choreographed by Lila York. So that's going to be super cool. 3 programs in that. I'm curious to see what they're going to announce later in the season. That's exciting. And then to close this season in April, we finish with Twyla Tharp's In the Upper Room, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be really cool to see. And then Petite Moore, and then Theme and Variations by George Balanchine. So that's a killer way to close the end of the season. So I think it will be a great year. I'm super excited to get back dancing, get back in shape, get back rehearsing. So I'm excited to bring all of you along with it too. So again, if you have any suggestions or what you'd like to see, please let me know. And thanks for following along with me. Really appreciate it.